In the first 11 months of fiscal year 23, the domestic debt of the central government in Pakistan surged by 6 trillion rupees, reaching 37,054 trillion rupees in May. This increase of 19.2% or 5.969 trillion rupees was primarily driven by the PMLN-led government's heavy reliance on borrowing to cover the gap between high spending and low revenues. The escalating debt servicing costs resulting from extensive borrowings have created significant imbalances in the budget for fiscal year 24. The government is projected to allocate around 7.302 trillion rupees for debt servicing, accounting for over half of the total budget outlay of rupees 14.460 trillion rupees for the current fiscal year. The government borrowed 505 billion rupees in May alone, and it is expected that the figure for June will be even higher due to year-end settlement requirements. External debt of the central government increased by 30.8% or 5.161 trillion rupees during the 11 months of fiscal year 23, reaching 21.908 trillion rupees. Foreign debt servicing for the current fiscal year is anticipated to exceed that of fiscal year 23. The overall debt of the central government rose by 23.3% or 11.13 trillion rupees to 58.962 trillion rupees during the same period. The government heavily relied on Pakistan investment bonds with 4.592 trillion rupees borrowed through auction, reflecting banks' preference for risk-free government papers rather than lending to the private sector. This trend indicates a slowdown in economic activities as private sector advances decline in the outgoing fiscal year. While the government predicts a modest growth rate of 0.29%, independent economists are forecasting a contraction for fiscal year 23.